Hey everybody, let's take a look at this quick clip. Mark Zuckerberg announcing some layoffs. And I want to have a conversation, men and women, but ladies in particular, what not to do when you are laid off. So I'm going to play this clip and then we're going to have a conversation. Please, please don't do what I'm about to tell you about.
Up front, that I take full responsibility for this decision. I'm the founder and CEO. I'm responsible for the health of our company, for our direction, and for deciding how we execute that, including things like this. And this was ultimately my call, and it was one of the hardest calls that I've had to make in the 18 years of running the company. And a lot of why it's hard is, obviously it has a big impact on your lives.
Yep.
But also, for our mission, we're losing people who, you've really put your heart and soul into this place. And each of you is talented and passionate. And, each of you has played a role in making Meta the success that it is. I want to say, up front, that I take full responsibility for this decision. I'm the founder and CEO. I'm responsible for the health of our company.
Now, he said he takes full responsibility. He's a founder and CEO. We all know it's Mark Zuckerberg, and he's responsible for the health of what? The health of the company, not the people, the health of the company. As I said before, said again, a company is like an individual. It has to survive. It has to have resources to survive. It can't survive off kindness, cuteness, and giggles. Doesn't work that way. So, these decisions that are made, when they make these decisions, it's done. It's a done deal. They don't care about, your family. Life is business. Life is hard. And that's why we have to get acclimated to the fact that life is business. We have to make business decisions as opposed to always emotional ones. So a company, one company that I'm aware of, they laid off some people. And this lady, just like the video, some said, oh, that's a skit about the lady who dropped her 3 children off at her grandmother's because she met a younger man and she wants to go and live her best life, have a hot girl summer. Yeah, so drops them off. Some said, oh, that's a skit, but it's also reality. It's reality. That's why I said before, I said again, when you find yourself, and it's my opinion, when you are consistently having to contribute to a lady, oh, baby mama, when you find yourself having to consistently contribute to a situation like that, I'm here to tell you, my opinion, you need to, if it's getting to that point, it's time to have a conversation, especially if the father is not around and if he's a do-drop-in guy. I've often said before, it's time to say, hey, sweetie, we need to talk, and what we're going to talk about is life insurance. That's right. If the family's having a pitch in, you need to go ahead and get a policy on that person in case something happens to her. At least the kids will have a chance. It's not for you, but it's for the children. If baby mama is opposed to it, I'm going to let you know right now that tells you a whole heck of a lot that she does not really care about those kids. If you get a policy on one, it should be for the children. You that's paying for it should be the owner. Don't tell her about that. She might put her darn baby daddy's name on it. Oh, yeah, girl, I take care of them kids. Yeah, good luck with that. So this lady, I know her, she was laid off and she had some friends there. So she, I guess she got cut initially. Okay. And unfortunately, the same situation. Next thing you know, she inherits some children. Okay. Because a family member can't get their life together, blah, 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 blah. All right. So as usual in the BC, find a black woman who has her life together and go ruin it, Hey, how you doing, candy girl? Guess what? Doniqua master. Can you take on these 3 or 4 kids? Oh, no. Nah, we can't do that. No. No, we can't do that. So, guess what happened? She ended up taking on the children from a relative who didn't have their life together. She ended up doing that. And guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? She got laid off. When she got, now she wasn't the only one, so she was laid off in a group, okay? So it wasn't just her, it was a group. So I wanted to show you Zuckerberg. These things are already planned ahead of time. The decision has been made. They're not going to change it. After she got laid off, she went back to the management. Went back to the management and she said, hey, do you think you all can reconsider? And is there a way that I can keep my job? Or can you maybe find another position for me? So she went back and asked them if they could try a manager, if he could maybe, reconsider her, letting her keep her job. And she explained her situation about what happened with the relative and how out of nowhere, boop, she's got a couple of kids thrust in her lap and she's going to have to take care of them. So the man, my thing is, I wish he just would have told her, what Zuckerberg said, we're aware it affects your life, nothing we can do. But oh no, he sat up there and she told her story. And I'm saying this is what not to do because it's not going to end well. It is what it is. She told her story, and guess what happened? The guy that she's speaking to, the manager, he told her, well, where's the father? I mean, sir, just tell her and there's nothing you can do. So next thing you know, then she goes into this. They're having a conversation. She's putting it all out on the line that they found one of the fathers of one of the kids and he's no help. You can't even, get any money out of this guy. And then the other two fathers, I was like, wow. The other two fathers, guess what? They've already questioned the kids. The kids don't even know who they are or how to find them. So she's put all this out. And my thing is, he just should have told her, I sympathize. There's nothing we can do. But oh no, maybe he's got time on his hands for kicks and giggles. So she lays out the information and she tells him. And so after he's got his information, he then goes to her and he's like, well, I'm sorry to hear about all that, but there's nothing we can do. A decision has been made, which we already know that. There's nothing that they can do. The decision has already been made. Okay. He tells her. And so she has to leave. Leave and realize, hey, you've been laid off. That's the decision. That's it. Now you got all this information out there that didn't need to be. Sometimes you just have to take the news for what it is and just keep it pushing. So what do you think he does in the next layoff meeting? The next round of layoffs, guess what happened? He gives his little speech about, oh, we know this can be difficult. And he tells them about, oh, yeah, we even had one person. And I just thought it was inappropriate and gave her name. She even came in case you didn't know about her story. And she talked about how this happened in her family. And now she got to take care of these kids. And whatever she told him, guess what happened? He's already told everybody else. What she told him, guess what? He went and told the other people in the meeting as he laid them off. So we understand how hard it is. So my thing is, I was like, wow, that's really inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Because she still has friends there, people that she they were still there. So he's put that out. Y'all remember so-and-so put the girl's first name out. I mean, it wasn't hard to guess. She was the only person with that name. It's like saying you only have one person named Karen or, Sheila. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to these layoffs, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what the deal is, please, please, please see it for what it is. Don't try to come up with, oh, well, let's have a conversation. Well, I need to go ahead and talk to them. They don't understand. It's business. They don't care. In my opinion, I'm going to say they don't care about your personal issue. It's all about the survival of that business. It just is. And it may not be the most friendly thing. Well, they need to understand this. Tell you one more time. They don't care. They don't. What's going to happen to you, what you are going to do, they don't care. And it's sad but true. They don't care. So layoffs happen. It's not fun. But they don't care. And it is what it is. They don't care about you. They're not going to change their mind and go, well, you're such a wonderful person. It doesn't work like that. So sometimes it is what it is. It is what it is. Just accept it. And unfortunately, we have to move on. So don't find yourself, oh, they need to understand my plight. No, don't do it, because they already know the answer. The fact that she's a black woman and the kids are left to you, well, they know it takes two to create children, and if something happened to your female relative, of course they're going to say, gee, where's the man? Listen, they already know this. They already know this. So don't embarrass yourself. Or, I just said it as one more. I was like, I felt so bad hearing about it, like a gut punch, like, man, really? Don't do it. Don't do it. If you get laid off, you're laid off. Do not go back, please. Let's have a conversation, and we're going to, no. You're laid off. This has happened, and that's that. Please don't do it. Just accept it. These people, they don't care about your personal problem. Life is business. They care about that business. And unless you are an owner or a shareholder, guess what? We all can get it. But don't go up there trying to give your personal story, and they're going to feel bad for you and these children. No, it's going to be the same thing. Whether you have a family or not, they will lay you off. Nothing personal. They care about that business. It's like he said. It may be hard on you, but that business comes first. And you would feel the same way if it's your company. It can't, you're going to have to be profitable. You have to answer the shareholders. Meta is publicly traded. So just a lesson, it's sad. And I'm just like, man, she probably did that thinking, okay, they're going to understand and make an exception for me. And guess what? They're not. What they might do is what he did, and I still just think it's unprofessional, is going to let everybody else know, oh, hey, y'all know so-and-so? Well, she came back to the office after she got laid off, and she asked, we could maybe, we consider giving her job back or find another job, and I just had to tell her. Don't do it. Do not be the entertainment for the day. And that's there, it just gives other people, other groups something to talk about. Oh, yeah, that group, it just gives them something to talk about. Everybody already knows. Well, it takes two parents, so where's the other parent? We don't need to act brand new. Well, let's see, he might be off, fighting in a war. The dude is not there because he doesn't care. Okay, so sometimes I know it's difficult. Just take it and move on. Don't be the entertainment. Don't give them a reason to say, oh, well, you know what? It could be worse. Guess what happened to so and so? At least your life is not like that person. Oh, yes, the baby daddy, one of them, he did not worth anything. He can't help with the kids. The other two baby daddies, they don't even know what those guys are. No, that's what she told me, and she just got laid off. Boy, I tell you, her life sure is hard. Don't give him the opportunity. Anyway. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for listening to the video. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Again, life is hard. It is. And that's why I said, these baby mamas, it's okay to have a conversation. I think you should let them know, hey, look what's going on here. Here's what we're not going to do. Is just sit up here and have these kid after kid after kid. We're not going to do it. No, not going to do it. And if they have a problem with it, they'll let you know right there. The woman doesn't care about her kids. And she doesn't mind burdening other people with her responsibility. So that's why I say, yeah, when you get to the point you're having to help take care of someone's children, these ladies, it's time to talk about some life insurance. Make sure you pay it, because she probably won't. Make sure you're the owner, because she might go to her baby daddy and make him the beneficiary. So that way, in case you find yourself in a situation like this here, you have something to kind of go by. And some people are going to say, oh, well, it don't work like that. That's the problem. It don't work like that. That's the problem. We're not thinking. Life is business. That is a major problem why, it doesn't work like that. It should. So if she's like, oh, I don't want to do all that, then guess what? Just let her know. Well, if something does happen, you can tell your kids, you can tell them now that they're going to be put in foster care. Too many black women got their lives together, at least trying to. This kind of thing happens. Can you imagine you taking on 3 or 4 kids? It has to stop. So if the mom, she thinks more of a man than herself and those kids, if she doesn't want to be responsible, oh, I don't want to do no life insurance, so she's letting you know, if something happens to me, I'm okay with intruding on your life, ruining your finances. Because that's a heck of a lot to take on. It really is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Wishing you all the well, wishing you peace of mind, wealth, health, not just physically, but mental health, to keep that in check, okay? Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts. Have you ever dealt with anything like this? But this is what's happening. Do not give them the chance to go, oh, what's happening? They don't care. You just give them something to talk about, and I'm out.